trustworthy?
Job. A stable job. Yes. He has to, has his own thing going. Like, I don't know. Obviously, you can't stay at his mom's house because you're not really serious there. You're just crashing at your mom's house.
Like my first two are generally, God, family. Also, I guess I want to say someone who's understanding because I think because you're gonna hit the shit. Things are gonna get intense. Things are gonna go good. They're not always good. Things are gonna be bad. So you want someone who's understanding and someone who can put the work in. And otherwise, it's just doomed to fail. So someone who's understanding, but also compassionate in it. So I'll say that's about those four.
Munhu anokwanisa kuzvifungira ega story. Munhu anokwanisa kuzvifungira ega, munhu doesn't want to rely on people most of the time, someone that can deal with any situation whatsoever. 2, number 3, a Christian. I was born in a Christian family. I was raised in a Christian family. So I want that. 3, 4. Someone nice.
Nice, really.
Okay, mnane hunu. Mnanoze kwakanobva, kwakabva.
Driven, like ambitious, what he wants to do.
Someone, you have to show like your commitment to the relationship. Like you can't just go and fuck about. Like if you want to be my man, like drop out all the bitches, drop them out. It's either me or the bitches. And the other one is like I think if you're really serious, like you start like talking about your future plans, what you have, if you're gonna buy a house, you're gonna save up, have your savings together. And I think as well,
job. #1. They have to be funny. My God. Sense of humor. I look for that. Oh, job that with money in it. The job comes with money. Job, sense of humor. Like I said, empathy. I feel like that's important to me. Like you have to have some sort of, because cruel men, mean men, I can't. And then what's the 4th?
Now that I'm not a teenager anymore, I can't be like looking for someone with a 6-pack. But I just need to be realistic. But I would say someone who's supportive, of my hopes and my dreams, because obviously when you meet someone, you might not be at the same level in the sense that you're kind of in different paths, but I want someone who's very supportive.
In meeting the family, I think that's really important because it takes guys a long, long time for you lot to take us, whatever, to your parents. But then some parents are cool if any girl come into the house, so I wouldn't know with that one. The other one is, I think someone that respects you in public, in front of his friends. Like, show me like I'm your girl. Like, be, serious with me. Just to say, oh, this is whoever. Just say, this is actually my wife. Like, yeah.
And looks, I don't care. I told you, even my mom, she told me, mwanangu, not uchoge msikana wangu. Doesn't matter to murungu, Chinese. Not uchoge msikana wangu zoti. Ndiye msikana wangu unoda.
Kukana rashata basi.
But my looks papa. Those are anything but those are not as those are not. My beauty is not your agree. My agree is not your beauty. So, Papa, pardon it. Baba Panelists.
Kukana akashata.
Ayo, uyo kushata kokushata kokunyazita seje.
Zvekuti kana ukamuzarisa musangochema.
Ndotaura kuti munhu yakashata. Ipapo ndo panonetsa manje pa.
Obviously, I would want someone who will help me to like provide. Not that I'm looking for them to be like the sole provider, but knowing most black men, they kind of have this thing of wanting to be sole providers. But if I provide more than you, then you just have to step up. And someone who's affectionate. I think that's very important in the sense that I think it builds on the intimacy, not only like sex, but also someone who's affectionate who can express their feelings, you know. And like I said before, someone who communicates. I think it's very important. Yeah.
God-fearing, of course. Prayerful. Respectful. I think I've done more than 4.
And kana kashata ka hapana munhu anombotanga kuti I'm going to approach that girl wonyatsomutarisa for the first time. Nobody will wipe that. Like hapana munhu wangomora kuti unongoti my sister, see you, tokufonirai Phone. Was the name what I was busy. I'm gonna push him up to do it. I'm going to do this because I like. Go on, I'm going to need to grab no. But the long time so was I'm going to grab Zimbabwe. Now I'm going to grab Zimbabwe and when looks the book was the guy's now much as I am in a musha. I'm in a musha. That was the Grango Musha.
Yeah.
Mas que sabe, I'm not a chat out. Causing a big woman, I excuse at the people who share it out to share.
They should know how to dress. Yeah, because I like to look good. So I expect my men to look good too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, taking care. When I say how to dress, basically hygiene, taking care of yourself, giving yourself breaks. If you have to go spa, you have to. If you have to go to the gym, you have to. Working out, that's important to me because when you work out and look after yourself mentally, you're okay sometimes. Yeah, but it helps. If you don't do anything, or you just sit on the sofa, play games, you don't do any activity, you don't play football with your boys, or you don't do anything, then no. It's a deal breaker for me. Like if I ask you what do you do for fun and you're like, oh, I just play PlayStation, I'm just in the house watching movies, then there has to be some sort of activity going on, and taking care of yourself is very, very, very important.